Okay, so up next, we're going to look at this number line diagram thing. And this is going to talk about probabilities in words. And we're going to go through 5 keywords that we'll use to represent probabilities if the question asks for words. So again, you have to read carefully. If it's asking for words, then these would be the 5 keywords that you use. So starting with impossible, if something is impossible to happen, that corresponds with a 0% probability or a 0 decimal. All the way on the flip side, if we have 0 down there, that would correspond with 100 or the decimal of 1 on the right side. If something is 100% going to happen, the key word for that would be certain. You could also use guarantee, that it's guaranteed to happen. If you flip a coin, it is guaranteed to land on either heads or tails. That is certain to happen. In the middle, we can put our 50%, then our 25 and our 75. Converting those guys to decimals just gives me 0.25, 0.5, 0.75. So now I want to talk about the middle. If you have a 50% chance of something happening, that means you have a 50% chance of that thing not happening. And if you have a 50-50 chance, the words we use to describe that are called equally likely. Those are equally likely to happen. But equally likely happen only works if it is exactly equal to 50-50. 49 and 51, while they're really close, they're not exactly equal and therefore wouldn't be equally likely. So when we're talking about most likely talks about everything bigger than 50%, so like 51% through or up to 99%. So if you have a 52%, that would be most likely. If you have a 98%, that would be most likely. And then same thing down here on this other side. If something is under 50%, that would be unlikely to happen. Some kiddos wanted to use least likely. That would also work. Most likely, least likely, or unlikely. And it's the same kind of thing. Unlikely is going to be any percentage that's bigger than 0, so 1%, all the way through and up to 49%. So we're going to use that diagram to kind of help us answer this example 3.